Hello everyone, this is Sokona and welcome back to Galaxy on Fire 2 after Supernova episode 4. Let's get back into action. We left off in the Nesla system on Geno Station, but we still had some entries in the Vossk Most Wanted board, so I think we will continue on doing that, and for that it might be opportune to return back to a Vossk system. But first let's look if we can sell something in our cargo hold, like for example this golden core, this gold, and some of the Wolf Riser brandy here. Energy cells are okay at the moment. We don't need the chemicals, and we also do not need 3 guitar repair bots. Okay, I also say let's sell the EMP GLDX. Now, is there some interesting ship right here? Perhaps for collectors the Volnor, and for someone who wants to be a nice design ship, the Wraith. But for now we are content with our Void X fighter. Okay, then let's get to the nearest Vossk system, for example Vika. And we know the tree station from our numerous visits before. What do we have here? Pirates. Not that interesting. Engage. And off we go to tree. And the tree station is accompanied by a nice big Vossk capital ship and some smaller ships flying in the vicinity. So target the station and dock with it as fast as we can. New info on one more most wanted criminal available, so let's see who that is. It is Uchi, which is currently alive, and a bounty of 100,000 is on its head. His way is from Gomesi in the Augmenta system to Ukanima in the Nimrod system. After a long flight from Eania to Erka, the Midorian traveler Oluchi Erland accidentally ended up in the station's breeding pool rather than its sanitary facilities. According to his own words, he took a wrong turn in the corridors and then stumbled through an open security door before he relieved himself in the breeding pool. Though the Vossk authorities called for his immediate execution, Erland managed to escape in his Nuyang 2 fighter at the very last second. So now we shall recapture him. His way is from Augmenta via Vika's Sculptor Contra to Nimrod. Somehow I think it is quite strange that he who is searched by the Vossk is now returning to Vossk territory. But okay, not my problem for the moment. I'd say we go after Mr. Erland, and for that we will begin our search at Gomesi in Augmenta. And this is also the system with the Stargate, so it will shorten our search path. Let's cart all there because we're Oh well, we have too much energy cells, obviously, and it goes a little bit faster than using the jump gates. Okay, a hostile Nivelian, I think. Fortunately, it's only a freighter, so it will not go after me. So Mr. Erland seems to be a Midorian, so he might most probably fly the aforementioned Nguyen 2 fighter. And here we only do have Terrans in the vicinity. So let's use the jump gate back to Tree. Okay. Since when Mr. Erlang might be on its way through Vika, he will most probably use that waypoint from where we just came. So there are some fighters. There are some friendly fighters, like Mr.
Get ready for a fight. I won't be leaving here without the bounty on your head.
Well, correct myself, he's not friendly anymore. Okay, and he's using a Nguyen. I think the Midorian ships look a little bit crude, but quite nice. They have definitely the used universe look. So, and that was it. Bounty collected 100,000 credits. Okay. So
Another successful bounty hunt.
his minions are also using Midorian fighters. And the last one right here, another Midorian fighter. Soon to be gone. Okay. 1 ton of mechanical supplies, and we are still in a Vossk system, so let's look at the next item on the most wanted roster. And obviously the minions always come in waves, and will those waves replenish themselves, but that's not interesting right now. New info on one more most wanted criminal available, so that might be the next one. Let's look after it. This is Orb Tsum, a what is it called, octopod. He is still alive. His bounty is 120,000 credits. He departed from Taikiti in the Pan system to Omork in the Wa-Nor system. Wa-Nor. The assassin Orb Tsum, also known as Tentacle Orb, also known as Wyatt Orb, also known as Tsum. Tsum is wanted for the attempted murder of the Honorable Chancellor Orsk. If Orsk himself hadn't entered his disabled shuttle's turret and put the attacker to flight with a hail of bullets, one of the most popular politicians of the Vossk Empire would most likely not be among us anymore. But Mr. Tsum is still among us. Let's see that he will be not among us anymore. Okay. Wa-Nor, and quite a long journey from Pan. Pan, Bunta, Vika, Sculptor, Contour, Wa-Nor. Okay, let's begin the journey in Pan. And the search for Mr. Tsum might begin. But first, let's sell some of the things we've picked up on our journey. The Nask looks interesting. What is the info on that ship? It's quite heavily armored. Has a nice cargo hold, but everything is not that good compared to the Void X fighter. So the Nask is a new heavily armed gunship made by the Vossk. This powerful craft is a good alternative for all pilots who cannot afford to buy a Scanner and don't consider the availability of a turret pod a mandatory issue. No, I do not consider that a mandatory issue, but I do have my Void X for the time being. I do have picked up quite some Vossk signatures. Okay, let's sell some of the booty which is clogging the cargo hold, but it's not that many. Okay, then go to Pan, and there it is, the Taigeti system, tech level 9. Let's begin the journey and engage the cargo drive. This time it's a longer jump. Okay, what ships do the multipod use? Let's be surprised. Here is one Terran, but besides that, not that many ships in the vicinity. So let's go to Decimus, where there is the jump gate, and continue the search. Okay, we do have hostiles abound, but it seems that it is only Machiavellian freighters. There we have a Terran, another Terran, another Terran, and this is a bigger Terran ship, so it has multiple targets. Okay, it does not look like we will find Mr. Tsam here. So on to the next system. Jump to the jump gate. And since there are some hostiles, we cannot use the time speed up. Okay. Next point on the journey will be Bunta, and in the Bunta system we will take Valadon station adjacent to the jump gate. Engage. Some ships in the vicinity. All the faster moving one might be smaller ships, which we might be on the lookout for, but does not seem that way. Terran ships and Terran freighter, but nothing special in a Terran station. So here is the jump gate. Let's use that. I think I wanted to target the jump gate, not the asteroid. Here is the jump gate, and target it. This time we can speed up time. Okay. Use the Vicar border system. And our good old Turi station. Pirates in the system. Also some Vossk in the system. We are not yet looking for pirates or Vossk, but I have to defend myself this time. Interesting. That pirate is more durable than usual, so I think Mr. Okay, Sam
Time for some bounty hunting.
is obviously a pirate. Somehow there are lots of... Oh great. That's not that good. Okay. Where is Mr. Sam? I think this might be him. Unfortunately, not every Vossk is now hostile to me. Just the one who managed to get between me and my target. Okay. Bounty collected. 120,000. And the tree
Good
station
job, well done.
is near enough, so let's quickly dock with it and see who's next on the roster. New info on one more most wanted criminal available. And the last most wanted criminal is Orsar Kun. His bounty is 140,000 credits. He also departed from Taegeti in the Pan system and is on its way to Hemo in the Waymire system. Orsar Kun's criminal record is longer than the carnassial tooth of a rhinoceros. His most despicable felonies include, among others, the raid of a Welcome to Ukon travel group, no survivors, the destruction of the space lounge of Batu Station during the annual Liquor Festival, no survivors, and the selling of several liters of Khmer frog venom to a number of honorable merchants of the Vossk Empire, who believed the deadly toxin to be cough syrup. 56 dead. So let's show his flight path on the map. Also, we begin in Pan, we go to Bunta, from there to Behan, and then end in Waymire. Still some Nivelian systems on the route. Okay. Let's first look in the hangar. What can we sell? What we picked up in the meantime. Like microchips. And this time let's buy a few energy cells just to be on the safe side. Okay, we got some Patala. The Patala is a cluster missile. Once the missile has been fired, a swarm of small missiles dashes toward its target and detonates with a powerful force. Anybody who has ever survived this rotary of rockets will surely agree that these cluster missiles are equally effective and dangerous. They are tech level 9. Okay, so let's see if we have... Yes, we have an equipment slot for them, so we can perhaps use it on our next target, Mr. Sarkant. Okay, and Mr. Sarkant started his journey also in Pan and also in Taegeti, or Taegeti, or however you pronounce that name. Use the Cardo drive and have a nice view on the Vossk capital ship. and fire one volley at it. Okay. Okay. What are Vossk doing here in the pan system? Especially if I think Mr. Orsar Kun might be a Vossk. Let's look at that Vossk, but they don't seem to me like special ones. But still, let's take a little bit of this, of the booty when the Vossk got destroyed by the Terran capital ship. Just watch the spectacle. Don't think they are what we are looking for. But they soon will be destroyed anyway. It's so peaceful, so silent. 2 tons of jet rocket, 5 tons of bio waste. And what can we expect from this one? 8 tons of noble gas. And here they come. Okay, let's go on in Decimus. Therefore, fly there via in-system autopilot. Here is only one Terran in the vicinity and another exiting the station. Yeah, okay. So let's continue the journey via the jump gate. Okay. Fortunately, you can speed up time, at least what you, or speed up your journey to the jump gate. Just imagine if you would have to wait 2 or 3 minutes to reach there. Okay, engage to the next system. Valadon in the Winter system. And what can we see in the vicinity? One hostile ship, which is
Another of the galaxy's most wanted to take care of.
Borsul Tarant, which I mostly would say is one of the Nivelian most wanted. Let's go to him and finish him in the meantime, so it's a bonus, I'd say. And the Nivelian most wanted board might therefore be the next to look after. Okay, this one seems to be alone. Nivelian most wanted board would be quite interesting, since the Nivelian are quite currently not friendly towards me. But Mr. Tarrant is soon also history, and we can see how much bounty is on his head. 60,000, so he might be the first of the Nivelian most wanted board. Okay.
Another successful bounty hunt.
What do we have here? A Terran and another Terran. But not Mr. Sakant. So, next station on our journey, go to the jump gate and go into Nivelian space. Great. Okay. I think it was Behen, which was his next journey. Nema in the Behen system. And engage. Let's look for Vossk systems in the area. We only have one Nivelian and another hostile Nivelian exiting the station, but we're not on the look for Nivelians yet. We still want Mr. Sakant. As you can see now, we have to wait a little bit till the booster is ready, since we are still surrounded by some hostiles. Okay, Himo in the Weimar system was it, but let's enter the Weimar system via Ena and then travel to Himo. It did not take that long for the other ones, but our interception of Mr. Tarrant has most probably delayed the hunt. Here are some hostile Nibelians. Okay. And now we want to go to Himo. Okay. Last item on our journey. Okay. This looks interesting. Midorians and Nivelians. I do not want to fight the Nivelians, I want to be peaceful with them. But I think let's touch down on that station. Let's see if we can find an ambassador to bribe, so as to restore our reputation with the Nivelians. And then I think we have to return to Vossk space to see if there are some news on Mr. Sarkant. It seems that our Nivelian foes for now do not look that good versus the Midorians here. Okay, let's touch down on Emo Station. Because of your bad reputation, the station security inspector demands a bribe before you are allowed to dock. Pay 2,453 credits. Yes, obviously I have to. Okay, go to the space lounge and see what there is.
I've got a job for you.
First, it is a mining ships to protect. No, not
Reputation
yet.
has its price.
Ah, okay. Look who's here, Keith T. Maxwell. You are an enemy of the Nibelian, and I don't like the idea of talking to you, but it's my job. I can restore your reputation for a small handling fee. Let's say 14,080 credits. Deal? Okay. Rehabilitate for 14,080 credits? Yes. Okay, great. That's what I wanted. Good, good, good. So I think next episode we will look for Orsar Kun once more, and then we will take a small look at the Nivelian Most Wanted board, since now we are on neutral terms with the Nivelians. Great, great, great. So please leave a like if you liked this video. Also subscribe to this channel, it is greatly appreciated. And if you want to contact me via Twitter, then use the Twitter channel Okona1up. See ya and have a nice day until next time.